Hey, what's up, guys? TastyMeatChunks here. And one of the beautiful things about being a smaller creator is you can really do whatever the you want without being tied down to one specific genre. Now, why am I talking about this today? Well, to be quite frank with you, I don't want to play Overwatch anymore. I've finished the season's battle pass and the only thing I want left is the Gooner tag because I think it's funny. I've long since stopped caring about my rank after the rank reset because I play rank to play with my friends more than I do to rank up. So while yeah, I could look at this and say, hey, I grinded my tank back to diamond, guys, I don't really give a shit about that because it wasn't fun. You see, I've been playing Overwatch since launch, but I've never really been one of those like pro top tier players. I like to think of my analysis and my understanding of the game as considerably better than my actual playing of the game, because I have a significant interest in just game design in general. You see, Overwatch has a bit of a problem. It's too damn old. Overwatch has been around for so goddamn long that everyone has different problems with the game. Everyone can agree that the game in its current state has long since passed its prime. Depending on who you ask, its prime is a million different things. I don't envy the dev's job because, to be quite frank with you, it's impossible. The sheer amount of different playstyles and opportunities this game enables is beautiful. But because of that, and because of the fact that Overwatch has never really tied down what it is meant to be and has tried to please everyone, the game never reaches a point that is satisfying for the majority of the players, because the majority of the players aren't on the same page. I do feel like Overwatch is starting to die because of a lot of the creative and interesting things the game have been stripped away over time. This isn't even to mention the fact that there is a Valve hero shooter coming out. Now, mind you, the Dota devs are making this game, and they are choosing to make it 6v6. Dota is 5v5, so you would assume that a bunch of MOBA devs making a MOBA third-person shooter would go for the method that makes the most sense, and they choose 6v6. Dota has been around forever. These devs know what they're doing, and they can easily compete with Overwatch. But then let's talk about Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is another free-to-play 6v6 third-person hero shooter. And I've played the game, and it's fucking fun. It feels like the glory days of Overwatch, where everything was super unbalanced and new and exciting. And again, 6v6, no role lock. So we've got all these massive games on the horizon targeted to directly compete with Overwatch's niche. And what is Blizzard's response to this? Well, they're scrapping Hero Mastery Gauntlet, which I know there are so many people out there who look at this mode and they're like, well, nobody really played this mode, but it was a thorough tutorial on how to play characters in a game so fucking bloated that they just needed to have this. You could have even let the community design these maps, but we don't have those tools. Not to mention that the tower defense mode canceled after they canceled hero missions, and then after they canceled PvE altogether. Like, I'm gonna be honest, what is there to get excited for in this game? There's no new PvE content. There's no new fun casual content. The only slight things that are interesting are new collabs and stuff like that, or the occasional limited time game mode. But what about crazy reworks, crazy balance changes, crazy metas? There's really none of that. Tanks are way too strong, so they always end up in this awful gigabuffed state. And because we've had a solo gigabuff tank for so long, they get farmed with every cooldown, so you can't even enjoy the fact that you're a Giga tank able to do anything, because the entire enemy team puts every cooldown on you. How many fucking poke metas have we had in this game? How many times has every single character in this game been viable, but the game still blew ass to play? I've been hearing for 2 years now that the one thing the game needs is for there to be a Reinhardt meta, and the game will be good. And granted, it's not exactly a Reinhardt meta right now. He's the most playable he's been in years, and the game still feels like shit to play. I think a lot of Overwatch players have been waiting for the next big thing, the next big change to fix everything. But the reality of it is, the game's too damn old. It's been around for so long with so many problems that haven't been addressed that even if you start to address the problems now, there are people who like the game for the problems that you're addressing. So what does this mean for this channel? But for the most part, I don't really want to play this game as much as I used to anymore. The most enjoyment I have from Overwatch is when I play a couple games of comp every season, maybe grind out the battle pass with some friends over the entire course of its lifespan. And aside from that, I'm mostly just having fun with the game, playing characters I want to play, not really giving a shit about the meta. I do truly think that like one of the biggest problems Overwatch ever had was when it got rid of open queue. Open queue is such a silly and unique thing, and it's no shock that in almost every competitor to Overwatch, they try and do open queue. Because when we strip away the things that make Overwatch unique, even if they make the game less fun, we start to hit a point where it's like, well, almost everything the game was initially designed around is gone. We don't have 6v6. We don't have open queue. Every character has to be a DPS, a support, or a tank. They can't blur the lines at all, otherwise they break the system. No, we can't nerf AoE heals, even though characters like Moira, Baptiste, and Brig are generally thought of as some of the most hated characters in the game. No, we need to get rid of a tank. No, we need to get rid of open queue. One of the most refreshing things about the Marvel Rivals beta was when I first picked Rocket Raccoon. He's like Baptiste. He has a gun, he does good damage, but he also has AoE heals. All of his AoE heals function like Moira orbs, which means there's actual skill used in doing them. Because let's say you're surrounded by a bunch of crit people, but your tank is on 1 health. Well, the AoE heals are limited because they're going to prioritize the people around you as opposed to the target further away. Imagine if we leaned more into this with characters like Moira. No, we can't change any of these fundamental aspects of the game. We just need to fuck around with tank more, that'll fix it. It's been so long since it felt functional. And I'm kinda done trying to offer solutions to make it better. I've been here since 2016. I've played every meta, on console and PC, on shit and good hardware. I've watched the Overwatch World Cups, I've watched Overwatch League, I've watched streamers for this game, I've watched content for this game. Hell, I mean, I even remember when Muselk used to do Overwatch content instead of like Fortnite and shit. It's completely lost its soul. Everything about Overwatch is a numbers game. 90% of the collabs are just to sell off skins. They want Fortnite money, but they don't want to do Fortnite content. They don't want to do creative events or cool things. I mean, hell, look at the shop right fucking now. We've got a Porsche bundle. You go to arcade to see if there's like a cool collab mode? No. See, you can put in a collab where you just add skins to the game, but if you don't add in like a game mode or something, it fucking sucks. I mean, hell, look at this. This was from 2 years ago. They were able to make a racing custom game. You're telling me you're gonna do a Porsche collab with no fucking cars? I miss the game that I fell in love with. Casual but soul-filled game that was Overwatch 1. Personality, the fun quirks, the synergies, the team comps. I miss having medals in the game. The vibe of Overwatch 2 is just so static, so corporate, so gross. Nothing fun is allowed to exist in this game. Everything needs to be custom built to make the most profit. But they forgot the part that they need to make a good game to get profit. And when this starts to happen, I start looking out to different games. When we have this many competitors for Overwatch on the market, either coming out or out, how the fuck am I gonna stay with this game? All the personality that used to make this game fun is gone. The life has been squeezed out of this game. The content creators surrounding this game just seem miserable all the time. The act of playing this game has become miserable. I'm at this point more excited to go to work than I am to play Overwatch. But Jesus Christ, this game is supposed to be fun. This is one of my most favorite games of all time. There's nothing that compares to it. At least nothing so far. And that's why I'm excited for all these other games to come out. Because Overwatch has always done its best when it's on the ropes, when it's competing with other games. It's become stagnant and forgot that what it did to make itself good was unique and fun things. Not this corporate bullshit. That's not what made Overwatch fun. What made it get Game of the Year and get so much money was the soul of the game, and it has been lost. So as for me, I'm gonna do my own thing. We'll still play Overwatch here and there, but I'm excited for Multiverses to come out on Tuesday. I'm excited for Marvel Rivals to come back. I'm excited for this new Valve game made by the Dota devs. Something that I said in one of my first Marvel Rivals videos, I think it was just in the comments on the TikTok, right? And it was that this game will never be an Overwatch killer. Nothing will be. What will be the Overwatch killer is Blizzard themselves. I want them to get back in touch with their soul of the game, but they just aren't. We're at a point where balance doesn't fix the game. It needs like a show or actual PvE content, some crazy change-ups to the game, to bring back classic Overwatch or something like that. And until that happens, we're just gonna be in the same toxic, angry, cyclical cycle of just saying the same shit over and over and over again about how the game sucks ass. And then people yell at you for saying the game sucks ass and trying to think of ways to fix it. Like, the personality of this game just died out so long ago. It's this hollow husk of what it used to be. I miss when the game was silly, when the game was exciting. Somewhere along the way, Overwatch lost its soul. I don't know if it was in the switch from Overwatch 1 to 2, when they got rid of 6v6, when they put in roll lock, when they put in all these brain dead AoE healers. But I've been around for a long time, and while I've gotten burnt out on Overwatch before, it's never been like this. In the past, when I'd get burnt out on Overwatch, it would be because of a stale meta in a game that I love. But now, it's just like taxing on me. It's not really anything tangible, it's just like the feeling of it. Like, when was the last time we got a cinematic in the game? Or I know that PvE was canceled, but like, we used to get the story missions every year. Everything that this game used to do is gone. And honestly, don't think bringing back 6v6 is the way to fix Overwatch. I think you need to take the game back to the drawing board. As funny as it is to say make an Overwatch 3, I actually think that's what this game needs. It needs a clean slate, new engine, new characters, build everything from the ground up, brand new maps, new gameplay elements. Maybe we take some pages out of things like Paladins and we make it so like characters have choosable trees and stuff. We bring the game back to 6v6 open queue, and this time we design the game in a much more comprehensive way. And we release a game with a full campaign, not PvE, a campaign. If we're not committed to doing that, at the very least we make like a show around Overwatch, or more cinematics around Overwatch. Every time that we do a collab with the game, we add in a funny new game mode. Maybe we make it so that quick play isn't so goddamn sweaty. Why are we doing this? Maybe we take like a good 6 to 8 month period where we don't buff anything. We just nerf stuff. And we say, you know what? I think the game's getting too power crap. We're just gonna nerf everything and keep nerfing stuff until the game feels a bit better. I don't know, like, we're trying to talk about how to give the game back its soul. And I feel like whether or not you agree with me personally being burnt out on this game, there will be a point where more and more people agree with the sentiment that Overwatch died a long time ago. Problems this game has aren't stuff that can be fixed with balance. It's just problems with the game that just realistically never figured out what it wanted to be. And I'm gonna leave you all out on a video from 2 years ago from the end of Overwatch 1. Look at the difference in every little thing. Look at the excitement, the fun. This is a game that has been dead for years at this point, and I'm still having more fun with this than I was having with Overwatch 2 by the end of Season 2. That's how long it took for Overwatch 2 to feel stale. 2 seasons. And everyone kept saying, just wait it out, it'll get better. It'll get better. Next season will be better. Next season will be better. But it didn't. And it won't. This game is a rotting husk of what it used to be. And I'll see you all next week when we're talking probably about multiverses, because just thinking about this game bums me out at this point.
Nope. Holy shit! I'm so good! Fine, Dev. Fuck you. I queued tank DPS all day, and I didn't get DPS till I swapped to just DPS. And he gets it game fucking 1?
Nice. Oh my, how did you get ult already?
Bro, come on!
Nice. Hey, we got point.
I'm gonna die. Just kidding! I'm gonna die my ass! What the fuck you think you're doing, right? Wait, why did you ult that? I blocked him with ice! Bro. Dude, that was kind of sick though, you have to admit.
Leave me the fuck alone!
I made it back! Fuck you! Oh, you fucking pussy.
Man, I just had to do it because I'm mad about it.
Man, this is why your fucking parents got divorced.
Man, that is...
What's up, bitch? Focus, Ryan.
What?
God damn. Fucking 9 Earth Shatter kills.
Ryan is... Hi, Ryan.
I'm standing on Zarya's head.
Got her.
That's a good ult. Can you help me?
I can kill Thig.
He was maxed out. Right
I
side.
double bubbled there.
She was behind you. Oh my god.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
What
the fuck? Well, wow. I know that's not the guy who is like, are you blind?
No, I don't think it is.
What? I just got the point. I was
No,
full
but-
health.
I like the
I like the
Oh,
fact
I'm
that you
bad.
can recover.
Oh, I'm bad.
I mean, kind of prolongs games out of ordeal.
Not if you're good.
Oh, but then you can
Not if you're good.
5 DPS, 1 tank. Let's go.
5 DPS, one thing. I do think this is the best way to send off Overwatch. Really,
Yeah.
just take it back to its
Transfer.
roots.
Like,
Nice.
double Helix rocket into a melee.
Just contest, 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 contest. Go, soldiers.
He's off, he's off, he's off.
That jump looked so funny.
We're all soldiers.
Oh.
Damn.
Hey, the heals.
Bro,
Let's
the
go.
true healer carry. Straight up running goats in 2022. I'm dead. I'm dead too, though. We win. We win.
Throw that basket.
Woo! I'm good ending on that for Overwatch for tonight. And I'm good ending on Overwatch, period, on that tonight. That was a good night. Thanks to everyone that stopped by. It was a fun time. Hope you enjoyed the end of Overwatch.